While the 1970s were a golden age of film, not all of its stars have stayed in the public eye. We're bringing attention to the 20 underappreciated black actresses who dominated the screen and made a lasting impression on Hollywood today.
Willis, we can't go back the way it was.
Yeah, now I understand.
1. Diahan Carol. Born Carol Diahan Johnson in the Bronx, New York, on July 17, 1935. Diahan Carol became a trailblazer in the entertainment industry. She broke down barriers for black actresses in theater, television, and film during her more than 60-year career. Carol studied at the Manhattan School of Performing Arts when she was young, embarking on her artistic career. She became well known for her singing and dancing after making appearances on Broadway and in nightclubs. Her breakthrough performance was in the critically acclaimed musical No Strings in 1962, where she won the Tony Award for Best Actress in a Musical, becoming the first African-American woman to do so. Carol became the first black woman to star in her own television series in 1968 when she played the lead in Julia. By depicting a single African-American mother who was employed as a nurse, the show broke through preconceptions that were common in the media at the time. Carol's performance brought her praise from critics and demonstrated her extraordinary talent. Carol kept up her impressive performance throughout the 1970s and beyond in a number of roles, including memorable ones in movies like Claudine 1974, in which she portrayed a single mother who was having a hard time supporting her kids. Her cinematic contributions elevated the way black women were portrayed in Hollywood even more. In 1968, Carol made history as the first black woman to play the lead role in a television series when she starred in Julia. The show dispelled stereotypes that were widespread in the media at the time by featuring a single African-American mother working as a nurse. Carol's performance showcased her extraordinary talent and won her praise from critics. Carol continued to give outstanding performances in a variety of roles throughout the 1970s and beyond, including standout performances in films such as Claudine 1974, in which she played a single mother who was struggling to provide for her children. Her contributions to film improved the representation of black women in Hollywood even further. 2. Pam Greer. Born in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, on May 26, 1949, Pam Greer is a legendary actress best known for her groundbreaking performances in the 1970s and beyond. Greer, who is frequently referred to as the Queen of Blaxploitation, redefined how black women are portrayed in movies through her career. When Greer was a little girl, her family relocated to Los Angeles. She studied acting at Los Angeles City College after graduating from high school. Her cinematic career started in the late 1960s, but it wasn't until the early 1970s that she became well known for a string of striking roles in blaxploitation movies. In the 1973 film Coffee, she starred as a nurse who was seeking revenge on drug dealers for hurting her sister. It was her breakthrough role. Greer became well known in the genre and enjoyed financial success from the movie. She went on to star in other noteworthy movies after this, like Foxy Brown, 1974, where she was portrayed as a strong, independent woman battling injustice and oppression. Greer has a devoted following because of her strong, multifaceted female characters who defied stereotypes. She broke the conventions of the film industry at the time and became a symbol of sexuality and empowerment. In addition to her work in blaxploitation films, Greer expanded her career in the 1980s and 1990s, taking on diverse roles in both film and television. She appeared in Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown, 1997, which revitalized her career and introduced her to a new generation of fans. Her performance earned her critical acclaim and a BAFTA nomination. Beyond acting, Greer has been an advocate for women's rights and has spoken openly about her experiences in Hollywood, addressing issues of race and gender. She has also authored an autobiography, Foxy Brown, The Pam Greer Story, detailing her life and career. Pam Greer's contributions to cinema have earned her numerous accolades, including a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and induction into the Black Film Archive. Her legacy as a pioneering actress continues to inspire and influence filmmakers and audiences alike. Greer remains a powerful figure in the entertainment industry, celebrated for her talent, resilience, and trailblazing spirit. 3. Sicily Tyson. On December 19, 1924, Sicily Tyson was born in New York City's Harlem. She was raised in a vibrant cultural environment that would later shape her artistic career. Her parents were immigrants from West Indies. In the 1950s, when chances for African American performers were scarce, Tyson started his career as an actor. At first, Tyson was able to obtain employment as a model, which gave her recognition in the entertainment sector. Her big break came when she played a part in the off-Broadway version of The Blacks in 1957. Theater directors and producers took notice of her talent after this performance. Tyson stood out thanks to her stage presence and commitment to her work, which paved the way for bigger roles down the road. In the 1972 movie Sounder, Sicily Tyson played a strong, resolute matriarch named Rebecca Morgan, for which she won critical praise. The movie was well received by critics, and Tyson became one of the first African-American women to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress thanks to her performance. Tyson gained notoriety for her compelling depictions of strong, resilient black women in the 1970s and beyond. She starred in a number of noteworthy motion pictures, including the groundbreaking miniseries Roots, 1977, that focused on the African-American experience, and the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, 1974, for which she was awarded 2 Emmy Awards. Tyson was a fervent supporter of social justice and civil rights even outside of her acting career. Her platform was utilized to dispel myths and advance accurate portrayals of black people in the media. Tyson paved the path for upcoming acting generations by consistently pursuing roles that embodied the strength and dignity of African American women. One of the highest civilian awards in the country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, was given to her in 2016. This honor highlighted her contributions to society overall, as well as to the arts. Tyson continued to work in film and television well into her later years, winning additional awards for her performances in projects like The Help, 2011, and the series How to Get Away with Murder. Her career spanned over 6 decades, during which she became a beloved figure in the arts. Sicily Tyson passed away on January 28, 2021, at the age of 96. Her legacy endures through her remarkable body of work and her unwavering commitment to uplifting the voices of marginalized communities. Tyson's influence transcends her performances. She remains a symbol of resilience, dignity, and the power of representation in the arts. 4. Louise Beavers. On March 8, 1902, Louise Beavers was born in Cincinnati, Ohio. She became known for her acting skills at a period when African Americans in Hollywood had few and frequently inaccurate opportunities. Over the course of her 3-decade career, Beavers broke down barriers and established herself as a trailblazer in both television and film. Beavers grew up in a home that valued the arts and education. She started her acting career in the 1920s after relocating to California, first appearing in stage plays. In 1929, she made her screen debut in The Show of Shows, where she first exposed a larger audience to her talent. In the 1930s and 1940s, Louise Beavers rose to fame by playing strong, honorable roles. In the 1934 movie Imitation of Life, she portrayed Delilah, a black woman who gives up her own goals in order to support her white employer and her daughter. This was one of her most well-known roles. One of her most well-known performances. This one explored the nuances of motherhood and race in a way that was revolutionary. Beavers starred in a lot of movies during her career, most of them as housemaids or mother figures. She gave every character she played depth and authenticity, even with the limited roles that were available to her. Beyond her performances, Beavers was a significant figure in the fight against racial stereotypes in Hollywood. She was one of the first black actresses to gain wide recognition, paving the way for future generations of black women in film. In the 1950s, Beavers transitioned to television, featuring in popular shows such as The Beulah Show, where she played the title role. This sitcom was notable for its portrayal of a black domestic worker in a positive light, further challenging the stereotypes of the time. Beavers acted until the middle of the 1960s, leaving a legacy of tenacity and willpower. Although she passed away on October 26, 1970, her influence on representation and her contributions to the film industry live on. In addition to her skill, Louise Beavers is recognized for being a trailblazer in Hollywood who questioned the established norms and achieved great advancements for Black actresses in a field that frequently treated them unfairly. Her contributions set the stage for later generations, and the ongoing struggle for equality and representation in the arts honors her legacy. 5. Esther Raw. On November 8, 1920, in Pompano Beach, Florida, Esther Raw was born. Her upbringing in a home that valued education and the arts provided the groundwork for her acting career. Raw rose to prominence in American cinema and television thanks to her strong performances and dedication to presenting strong, respectable Black characters. Raw, one of her family's 18 children, relocated to New York City in order to follow her aspirations. She attended the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, as well as the New School for Social Research. Her early theater training, which included roles in a number of productions, helped her become an expert in her craft. For her portrayal of Florida Evans in the groundbreaking television series Good Times, which ran from 1974 to 1979, Esther Raw received widespread acclaim. She was the mother of a Black working-class family, and her strength and fortitude were an inspiration to others. With its depiction of the difficulties African Americans encounter in urban environments and the complexities of family life, Raw's performance struck a chord with viewers. In addition to being an actress, Raw supported more accurate portrayals of Black life in the media. She expressed her concerns loudly about how Black characters are portrayed in movies and television. She specifically aimed to make sure that, as opposed to perpetuating unfavorable stereotypes, the roles that were offered to Black actors were respectful and varied. Her commitment to these principles led her to leave Good Times after its third season due to creative decisions that she felt undermined her character's integrity. This move highlighted her dedication to portraying strong Black women and her willingness to stand up for her beliefs. After Good Times, Raw continued to act in various television shows and films, including guest appearances on series like The Cosby Show. She also starred in the television movie The Women of Brewster Place, for which she received critical acclaim. Esther Raw's contributions to the entertainment industry extended beyond her performances. She was a role model for many aspiring actors and actresses, especially women of color. Her legacy is marked by her determination to challenge stereotypes and advocate for the representation of Black communities in the arts. Raw passed away on November 17, 1998, but her impact endures. She remains a beloved figure in television history, celebrated for her talent, strength, and unwavering commitment to authenticity in storytelling. 6. Gloria Foster. On November 15, 1933, Gloria Foster was born in Chicago, Illinois. She displayed a love of the arts, especially theater, at a young age. Over the course of her three-decade career, Foster gained recognition for her ability to portray nuanced characters and for her potent on-screen and stage performances. Foster was raised in a loving home that supported her artistic endeavors. She pursued her studies in drama at the University of Illinois. She relocated to New York City to pursue her acting career after graduating, where she soon got engaged in the thriving theater community. Foster's theater career took off in the 1960s, thanks in large part to her work with the Negro Ensemble Company. Her roles in plays like The Blacks and The Great White Hope demonstrated her extraordinary talent and capacity for taking on difficult roles. She gained recognition for her powerful stage presence and capacity to communicate difficult emotional truths. Gloria Foster achieved notable success not only in theater, but also in film and television. Her most well-known performance was probably in the Matrix trilogy as the Oracle. Audiences were deeply affected by her portrayal of the sage and mysterious figure, which furthered the film's examination of concepts like fate and free will. Gloria Foster passed away on September 29, 2001, but her legacy continues to inspire future generations of actors. Her contributions to film, television, and theater have left an indelible mark, and she is remembered as a pioneering figure who broke barriers and enriched the cultural landscape with her artistry. 7. Janette DuBose. On August 5, 1932, Janette DuBose was born in Brooklyn, New York. She was a talented actress, singer, and songwriter who rose to prominence in American entertainment thanks to her impactful roles on stage and television. Growing up in a creative household, DuBose's artistic tendencies were fostered from an early age. After graduating from Manhattan's High School of Music and Art, she went on to study at UCLA, the University of California, Los Angeles. Her early theater training prepared her for her success later in the performing arts. DuBose gained widespread recognition for her role as Willona Woods on the iconic television series Good Times, which aired from 1974 to 1979. Her character was a strong, independent single mother who provided both comedic relief and heartfelt moments. DuBose's performance resonated with audiences and became a defining aspect of the show. In addition to her acting career, Janette DuBose was a talented singer and songwriter. She is perhaps best known for writing and performing the theme song for the television series The Jeffersons, a song that became an anthem for upward mobility and success. Her musical talents complemented her acting, showcasing her versatility as an entertainer. DuBose fought for Black voices to be represented in the arts throughout her career. She put forth a lot of effort to support positive portrayals of African Americans in the media and participated in a number of neighborhood projects that raised the status of underrepresented groups. Janette DuBose died on February 17, 2020, but her influence on show business is still felt. In addition to her extraordinary talent, she is recognized for her pioneering spirit and commitment to storytelling authenticity. She is a beloved figure in American culture since her legacy will continue to inspire performers and artists in the future. 8. Roslyn Cash. On December 31, 1938, Roslyn Cash was born in Atlantic City, New Jersey. She became well known as an actress at a period when African American women in Hollywood had few opportunities. With her strong presence and impactful performances, Cash rose to prominence in theater, television, and film. Cash was raised in a loving household that supported her artistic endeavors. After completing her studies at the New York School of Social Work, she enrolled at City College of New York. Her love of performing brought her to the off-Broadway scene, where she honed her craft and made a name for herself. In the 1970s, Cash gained acclaim for her roles in both film and television. She became well known for her performance in the film The Omega Man, 1971, where she played one of the last surviving humans in a post-apocalyptic world. Her portrayal of Lisa was both strong and nuanced, showcasing her talent for complex characters. Cash also starred in television shows, including her memorable role as a matriarch in the miniseries Roots, The Next Generation's 1979. Her performances often highlighted the strength and resilience of Black women, challenging the stereotypes prevalent in the media. Roslyn Cash was a supporter of civil rights and representation in the arts in addition to her acting career. She advocated for positive representations of African Americans in movies and television shows by using her platform to speak out against racial injustice. Her contributions paved the path for a new wave of Black actresses. Along with her activism, Cash was active in a number of nonprofit projects and neighborhood associations that promoted empowerment and education for underprivileged groups. Cash continued to perform in movies and television shows in the 1980s and 1990s, including appearances in The Slugger's Wife, 1985, and The Cosby Show. She remained a well-liked figure in the industry because of her talent and adaptability, which kept her in demand. Roslyn Cash passed away on June 30th, 1995, but her legacy endures. She is remembered not only for her remarkable contributions to film and television, but also for her commitment to advocating for equality and representation in the arts. Her impact continues to inspire new generations of actors and activists. 9. Janet Demita Jo Jackson was born on May 16, 1966, in Gary, Indiana. She is the youngest of the famed Jackson family, which includes her brothers Michael and Jermaine. Growing up in a musical household, Janet was surrounded by talent from an early age. She began performing at a young age, appearing on her family's television show, The Jacksons, and later on the sitcom Good Times. In 1986, Janet released her third studio album, Control, marking a significant turning point in her career. The album showcased her strong vocal abilities and established her as a formidable solo artist. Hits like What Have You Done For Me Lately, Nasty, and When I Think of You propelled her to stardom and demonstrated her ability to blend pop, R&B, and dance music. Janet continued to push musical boundaries with her follow-up albums, Rhythm Nation 1814, 1989, and Janet 1993. Rhythm Nation 1814 was particularly groundbreaking, addressing social issues such as racial equality and unity through its title track and other singles. The album's innovative music videos and choreography set new standards in the industry. In 1997, she released The Velvet Rope, which explored themes of love, sexuality, and self-acceptance. The album included hits like Together Again and I Get Lonely, further solidifying her status as a leading artist in the music industry. Janet Jackson is known not only for her chart-topping hits, but also for her powerful performances and iconic music videos. She has influenced countless artists across genres and is often credited with paving the way for future female performers. Her ability to tackle complex social issues through her music has made her a role model for many. Throughout her career, Janet has received numerous accolades, including multiple Grammy Awards and an induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She is recognized for her contributions to music, dance, and culture, and her work continues to resonate with audiences worldwide. Janet's personal life has often been in the spotlight, including her high-profile relationships and her role as a mother. Despite the challenges she has faced, including public scrutiny and personal losses, she has remained a resilient figure in the entertainment industry. Janet Jackson's impact on music and culture is undeniable. With a career spanning over 4 decades, she continues to inspire new generations of artists and fans alike. Her legacy as a pioneer in the music industry and her commitment to social issues ensure that her influence will be felt for years to come. 10. Marlene Clark. On December 19, 1949, Marlene Clark was born in New York City. Acclaimed for her captivating roles and commanding presence, she rose to prominence as an actress in the 1970s and 1980s, making important contributions to television and motion pictures. Clark was raised in a multicultural home, which encouraged her artistic tendencies. While studying psychology at the City College of New York, she became interested in acting. Her love of acting brought her to New York's theater scene, where she started to establish herself. Marlene Clark became well known for her performance as Ganja Mehta in the cult classic movie Ganja and Hess, 1973. The film, which was directed by Bill Gunn, is renowned for its examination of issues like identity and race, as well as its original take on the vampire subgenre. Clark made a strong impression on the audience with her powerful performance, showcasing her talent as an actress. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Clark made appearances in a number of television programs in addition to her work in movies. She demonstrated her versatility as an actress by appearing in guest roles in well-known television shows like Sanford & Son and The Rockford Files. Future generations of black actresses were aided by Marlene Clark's contributions to film and television. She broke through the stereotypes that were common in Hollywood at the time by portraying strong, independent characters. Her contributions continue to have an impact, especially in the independent film industry. Clark left the spotlight in the 1980s, but her influence on the business is still felt today. Her talent, tenacity, and the groundbreaking roles she played will always be remembered. Her work connected with viewers and paved the way for more diverse storytelling in movies. In her later years, Marlene Clark remained active in the arts, participating in various projects and maintaining her connection to the creative community. Her legacy as a trailblazer in the entertainment industry endures, inspiring new generations of actors and filmmakers to embrace diverse narratives and authentic representation. 11. Actress Dona Carter. is well known for her powerful roles and contributions to movies and television. Even though she may not have become well known, her work has been appreciated, especially in indie films and television shows. Although little is known about Dona Carter's upbringing in early years, she showed an early interest in acting. She pursued a career in the entertainment industry because she was passionate about performing and wanted to highlight diverse narratives. Carter has appeared in various television shows and films, often taking on roles that highlight her versatility as an actress. She gained recognition for her performances in both dramatic and comedic contexts, showcasing her ability to connect with audiences. Her work in independent films has been particularly notable, as she often chooses projects that reflect her commitment to authentic storytelling and representation. This dedication has allowed her to build a reputation as a talented and reliable actress in the industry. Dona Carter is a supporter of diversity and representation in the arts outside of the performing arts. She has supported underrepresented voices in television and film by using her platform to support initiatives that support fair opportunities for actors of color. As a rising star, Dona Carter keeps working on different projects that are in line with her creative philosophy. Her contributions to the entertainment sector demonstrate her dedication to telling compelling stories that appeal to a wide range of viewers. Even though her career is still in its early stages, she has the potential to have a significant influence on it for a long time and motivate upcoming actors and filmmakers. 12. Suzan Douglas. On April 12, 1951, Suzan Douglas was born in Chicago, Illinois. Being a talented actress, she became well known in the entertainment industry for her adaptable roles in theater, television, and movies. Douglas was raised in a loving household that supported her artistic endeavors. She studied drama and music at the University of Illinois, where she graduated with a degree. Her successful career in performing arts was made possible by her education. Suzan Douglas gained prominence in the 1980s with her role in the television series The Cosby Show, where she played the character of Dr. Vanessa Huxtable's friend, a role that showcased her comedic talent. However, she is perhaps best known for her lead role in the sitcom The Parenthood, which aired from 1995 to 1999. In this series, she portrayed Jerry Peterson, a strong, loving mother navigating the challenges of raising a family. In addition to her work in television, Douglas appeared in several films, including Tap, 1989, where she starred alongside legends like Gregory Hines and Sammy Davis Jr. Her performances in both film and television highlighted her range as an actress, capable of handling both dramatic and comedic roles with ease. Throughout her career, Suzan Douglas was an advocate for representation and diversity in the arts. She used her platform to promote positive images of Black families and women, striving to challenge stereotypes in the entertainment industry. Her commitment to authentic storytelling resonated with audiences and opened doors for future generations of actors. In addition to her acting career, Douglas was involved in various community initiatives and educational programs, focusing on the arts and youth empowerment. Douglas continued to act in theater, television, and film throughout the 2000s and 2010s. Her later roles included appearances in series such as The Blacklist and The Inkwell, 1994, demonstrating her enduring talent and versatility. Suzan Douglas passed away on July 6, 2021, but her legacy lives on through her impactful performances and her dedication to advocating for diversity in the arts. She is remembered not only for her talent, but also for her role as a cultural icon who inspired many with her work and commitment to representation. 15. Debbie Allen. On January 16, 1950, Debbie Allen was born in Houston, Texas. She is a well-versed actress, dancer, choreographer, and director who has made a big impact on the entertainment business by rising to prominence in both theater and television. Allen was encouraged to pursue the arts at a young age because he grew up in a creative family. She studied dance and drama at Howard University before winning a scholarship to study at the London-based Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. This strong base laid the groundwork for her remarkable career. Debbie Allen became well known for her performance as Lydia Grant in the popular 1982 to 1987 television series Fame. Her persona as a dance instructor exemplified tenacity and passion, motivating a new generation of performers. Allen won multiple awards and received praise from critics for her captivating performances. Apart from her involvement in Fame, she has made appearances in multiple TV series and motion pictures, such as The Cosby Show, in which she portrayed Denise Huxtable's friend in Grey's Anatomy, in which she has been Dr. Catherine Avery's character since 2012. Beyond acting, Allen is an accomplished choreographer and director. She has choreographed for Broadway productions, television specials, and major events, showcasing her exceptional talent in dance. Her work on Broadway includes productions like Sweet Charity and West Side Story. Allen has also directed and produced various television shows, earning recognition for her creative vision and leadership. Her contributions to the arts have been celebrated with numerous awards, including multiple Emmy Awards. Debbie Allen is a passionate advocate for education in the arts and has worked to create opportunities for underrepresented communities. She founded the Debbie Allen Dance Academy in Los Angeles, providing training and resources for young dancers and performers. Her legacy extends beyond her impressive body of work. She is a role model for aspiring artists, particularly women of color, and has inspired countless individuals to pursue their dreams in the performing arts. As a multifaceted talent, Debbie Allen continues to influence the entertainment industry through her creativity, advocacy, and dedication to the arts. Her enduring impact and commitment to representation make her a celebrated figure in American culture. 14. Nina Mae McKinney, on June 13, 1912, in Lancaster, South Carolina, Nina Mae McKinney was born. Frequently acclaimed as one of the pioneers of African-American cinema, she made noteworthy advancements in the entertainment sector in the early 1900s, exhibiting her aptitude as an actress and vocalist. When McKinney was a little child, her family relocated to New York City, giving her access to a bustling cultural scene. She started out in vaudeville and soon became well known for her dancing and singing skills. Her big break came when she was hired for the 1929 motion picture Bitter Fruit, which served as her debut in the motion picture business. Hollywood began to recognize Nina Mae McKinney as a major player in the early 1930s. Her roles in well-known movies like Safe in Hell, 1931, and Cabin in the Sky, 1943, demonstrated her extraordinary talent and charm. McKinney was renowned for her ability to give her characters nuance and was frequently seen as a strong, independent woman. Her performance in Cabin in the Sky, which explored themes of faith and redemption and had an all-black cast, was especially groundbreaking. McKinney's role in this musical movie solidified her reputation as a prominent person in the entertainment industry. Her contributions to cinema and her role as a cultural icon highlight the importance of representation and the rich history of African-American artists in the entertainment industry. McKinney's legacy continues to inspire and resonate with audiences today. 15. Nell Carter. On September 13, 1948, Nell Carter was born in Birmingham, Alabama. She was a talented singer and actress who rose to fame in American entertainment thanks to her strong vocals and captivating stage and movie roles. Carter was raised in a big family and was exposed to theater and music at a young age. She followed her love of the arts while attending the University of Alabama. She started her career in theater after relocating to New York City and appeared in a number of off-Broadway productions. Nell Carter became well known for her performance in the 1978 Broadway production of Ain't Misbehavin'. She was nominated for a Tony Award for Best Featured Actress in a Musical for her compelling vocal performances and captivating stage presence. Her position as a premier talent in the theater industry was cemented by this achievement. Carter gained popularity for her performance as Nadine Hudson Thomas in the 1981 to 1987 hit television series Gimme a Break. In addition to her stage work, her persona as a housekeeper and single mother added heart and humor to the program, winning her a devoted following in American homes. Throughout her career, Nell Carter continued to act in films and television, including roles in The Grass Harp, 1995, and guest appearances on various shows. Her contributions to the arts were recognized with multiple awards, including an Emmy Award for her work in television. Carter was also an advocate for various causes, including mental health awareness and support for the LGBTQ+ community. She openly discussed her struggles with depression, helping to destigmatize mental health issues and encourage others to seek help. Nell Carter passed away on January 23, 2003, but her legacy endures through her remarkable contributions to theater and television. She is remembered not only for her talent, but also for her resilience and advocacy for important social issues. Carter's impact on the entertainment industry continues to inspire future generations of artists. 16. Maya Angelou, on April 4, 1928, in St. Louis, Missouri, Maya Angelou was born. Celebrated for her abilities as a poet, memoirist, and civil rights advocate, she rose to prominence in American literature and became a formidable force in the struggle for equitable treatment for all. Early on in her life, Angelou experienced trauma and turmoil. She and her brother were sent to live with their paternal grandmother in Stamps, Arkansas, following their parents' divorce. Early exposure to racism and discrimination exposed Angelou to harsh realities that had a lasting impact on her later writing. She was rendered silent for almost 5 years after experiencing horrific sexual abuse because she thought her voice could kill. She started reading a lot and fell in love with literature during this time. With the publication of her groundbreaking autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, 1969, Maya Angelou attained widespread recognition. The best-selling nonfiction book she wrote, detailing her experiences with racism and trauma and chronicling her early life, was both critically and commercially successful, making her the first African-American woman to do so. Later volumes in her series, which examine her life and the African-American experience in general, were made possible by this work. Apart from writing autobiographies, Maya Angelou was also a prolific poet. Her poetry collections, which include And Still I Rise, 1978, and Just Give Me a Cool Drink of Water for I Die, 1971, highlight themes of resiliency, female empowerment, and the fight for civil rights. Angelou had an impact on the arts as well. She was an actor, director, and theater enthusiast who won praise for her work in shows like Asterisk, Porgy and Bess Asterisk, and The Blacks. She also produced and wrote a number of movies and TV series. The influence of Maya Angelou on American culture, literature, and civil rights is immense. Throughout her career, she was honored with many honors, one of which being the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2011. Generations of writers, activists, and people who want to understand and fight injustice have been inspired by her work and still are. Angelou passed away on May 28, 2014, but her legacy endures through her powerful words and unwavering commitment to social justice. As a symbol of resilience and strength, she remains a vital figure in the ongoing struggle for equality and human rights. 17. Tina Andrews, actress, writer, and producer Tina Andrews is well known for her contributions to the arts and for her roles in television and movies. Andrews, who was born in the United States on January 1, 1950, has had a big influence in a field where diversity and representation are important. Andrews was raised in a nurturing atmosphere that supported her artistic endeavors. Early on in life, she discovered her love for acting, which inspired her to pursue a career in the performing arts. She started in theater and gained experience before moving to film and television to further her career. Tina Andrews became well known for her performance in the 1976 miniseries Roots, which was adapted from the book by Alex Haley. Her depiction of a strong, resilient character aided in the series' popularity among viewers and critical recognition in the United States. She became known as a gifted actress in Hollywood thanks to this role. To further highlight her versatility and commitment to storytelling, Andrews has worked on a number of writing and producing projects in addition to her work in front of the camera. Her experience working on multiple television shows and films demonstrates her versatility across various formats and genres. Andrews has fought for more Black women to be portrayed in television and movies throughout her career. She has given speeches on the value of real storytelling and the necessity of varied narratives in the entertainment sector. Her work and dedication to advancing equity in the arts have inspired many, and she has blazed a path for upcoming generations of artists. Tina Andrews is still involved in the entertainment business and lends her skills to a number of projects. Her career as an actress, author, and activist has left a lasting legacy that emphasizes the value of representation and the influence of narrative on society. Through her work, Andrews has made a lasting impact on both the film industry and the broader conversation about diversity and inclusion in the arts. 18. Carmen De Laval. On March 6, 1931, Carmen De Laval was born in Los Angeles, California. Celebrated for her grace, originality, and commitment to her art, she is a well-known actress, dancer, and choreographer who has made a major impact on the dance and performing arts communities. De Laval grew up in a multicultural home where she was supported in her artistic endeavors. She completed her studies at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, and graduated with a sociology degree. But her love of dancing took her to the prestigious Lester Horton Dance Theater, where she honed her abilities and found her own style. Carmen De Laval gained prominence as a dancer in the 1950s and 1960s, performing with prestigious companies such as the Katherine Dunham Company and the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. Her performances were characterized by a blend of classical ballet, modern dance, and African dance elements, showcasing her versatility and depth as an artist. She made her Broadway debut in the original production of House of Flowers in 1954, which highlighted her talent and charisma. Throughout her career, De Laval has collaborated with several influential choreographers and artists, contributing to the evolution of contemporary dance. In addition to her performance career, De Laval has been a passionate advocate for arts education. She has taught at various institutions, including the University of California, Santa Barbara, and has been involved in mentorship programs for young dancers. Her commitment to nurturing the next generation of artists reflects her belief in the transformative power of dance. Carmen De Laval's impact on the dance world and the performing arts is profound. She has received numerous accolades for her contributions, including the prestigious Dance Magazine Award and the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Black Theater Alliance. As a pioneering figure, De Laval continues to inspire dancers and artists around the world. Her legacy is marked by her artistic excellence, dedication to education, and advocacy for diversity in the arts, making her a celebrated icon in the cultural landscape. 19. Wanda Coleman. On June 13, 1946, Wanda Coleman was born in Los Angeles, California. She is well known for her contributions to American literature, especially in the field of African American poetry. She is a prolific poet, novelist, and essayist. As a working-class child growing up in Los Angeles, Coleman was impacted by the vibrant cultural landscape of the city. She pursued her love of writing while studying literature at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. Her experiences in an urban environment with a diverse population greatly influenced her art. Over the course of her multi-decade literary career, Coleman published a large number of poetry collections, essays, and novels. The intricacies of urban life, race, gender, and identity were frequently explored in her work. Madame Coleman's Blues and Heavy Daughter Blues are notable poetry collections that showcase her unique perspective and voice. Coleman wrote a novel, African Sleeping Sickness, and contributed essays and articles to a number of journals in addition to her poetry. She is a notable character in contemporary literature because of the praise her work has received for its unvarnished honesty and emotional depth. Wanda Coleman was an advocate for the arts and for marginalized voices in literature. She served as a mentor to many young writers and was involved in various literary organizations. Her commitment to social justice and the representation of African American experiences in literature has inspired countless readers and writers. Coleman was also a key figure in the Los Angeles poetry scene, participating in readings and events that celebrated diverse voices in the arts. Her contributions helped to elevate the visibility of Black poets and writers. Wanda Coleman passed away on November 22, 2013, but her legacy endures through her powerful body of work and her impact on contemporary literature. She is remembered as a fierce advocate for truth and authenticity in writing, and her poems continue to resonate with readers, reflecting the struggles and triumphs of the human experience. Coleman's influence remains significant in the ongoing conversation about race, identity, and the power of words. 20. Roxy Roker was born on August 28, 1929 in Miami, Florida. She is best known for her role as Helen Willis on the groundbreaking television series The Jeffersons, which aired from 1975 to 1985. Roker's portrayal of a black woman married to a white man was significant for its time and contributed to discussions about race and relationships in America. Roker grew up in a supportive family that encouraged her artistic pursuits. She attended Howard University, where she studied drama. After graduating, she began her career in theater, performing in various productions before transitioning to television and film. Roxy Roker's breakthrough came with The Jeffersons, where she played Helen Willis, a character who navigated the complexities of interracial marriage. Roker's performance was both heartfelt and humorous, making her a beloved figure among audiences. In addition to her work on The Jeffersons, Roker appeared in various television shows and films, including guest roles on series like The Mod Squad and The Love Boat. She also had a recurring role in the soap opera Guiding Light. Roker was a passionate advocate for social justice and equality. She used her platform to address issues of race and representation in the media, contributing to the ongoing dialogue about diversity in Hollywood. Roxy Roker passed away on December 2nd, 1995, but her legacy endures. She is remembered not only for her talent, but also for her role in breaking barriers and paving the way for future generations of actors. Her contributions to television and her impact on discussions about race in America have left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry,